What up? Who's it going to be? Any, many, mine, and mo. Who's Gervonta Tank Davis going to pick for his next opponent? Ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know Gervonta Tank Davis, one of the most high-profile fighters in combat sports. People can't wait to see him back in the ring. But who's he going to fight? Ladies and gentlemen, his trainer, Calvin Ford, in, I believe, a recent podcast episode, he said there's going to be a huge announcement coming real soon, coming down the pipe. Pause. A big announcement, and a lot of people is going to be very intrigued with the fight. And he's very excited. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 3 realistic possible opponent next move for Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, we know it's not going to be Devin Haney because Devin Haney is going to be facing Regis Progress. We know it's not going to be Shakur Stevenson because Shakur Stevenson is going to be facing Edwin De Los Santos. So let's scratch that thing off. If you see in the screen right now, and you see the thumbnail, we got Pitbull Cruz. Now, you already know it could be a rematch. A lot of people felt that Pitbull Cruz made a good account of himself in the first fight. So, you know, it's justifiable. It's realistic that we could see Gervonta Tank Davis versus Pitbull Cruz 2. I still think that Gervonta Tank Davis will beat Pitbull Cruz, but I think that's a realistic potential matchup. I think it'll be big, not as huge as a Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Tank Davis, but it'll be a big fight. I believe a lot of people will be intrigued with that fight. An exhibition with Sean O'Malley. Now, people in the boxing world are going to be like, come on, man, we don't want to see that from Tank Davis. Come on, yo, but remember what Tank Davis told Ryan Garcia. He is a prize fighter. Let's not forget what he told Ryan Garcia. Check this out.
That ain't what it really is about, brother.
Yes, it is.
Find out the whole.
Now, let's be quite frankly. Gervonta Tank Davis cares about the money primarily. Like he says to Ryan Garcia, I'm a prize fighter. It's all about the money. That's what he cares about. If you look at the way they've been moving his career, it's all about putting butts in the seats. It's all about being an attraction. It's all about being a pay-per-view star. That's what they care about. They're not really going through the legacy route, trying to become a pound for pound, trying to get all the belts and things of that nature. No. So the Sean O'Malley fight, I could see him following the blueprint like a Floyd Mayweather, who is also a mentor to Gervonta Tank Davis. I could see it there about the money. So a Sean O'Malley fight could be a realistic option. Now, Teofimo Lopez. Now, like I said in the beginning, these other fighters that has been linked to Gervonta Tank Davis is occupied. But Teofimo Lopez still don't have an opponent. But there's a date, December 9th, in which they could fight. And it's also this big potential date, February 10th, Super Bowl weekend, in which I have discussed in the past. If you subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. You already know, man. Support your boy. February 10th, Super Bowl weekend. It can't get bigger than that. And ladies and gentlemen, when we're talking about the speed and power, the athleticism, the twitch muscle, just like Floyd Mayweather said, Floyd Mayweather believed that Gervonta Tank Davis and Teofimo Lopez is the biggest fight he believed for Gervonta Tank Davis. And I also believe it's the biggest fight for Gervonta Tank Davis and for Teofimo Lopez. And it kills 2 birds with 1 stone. Gervonta Tank Davis need that legacy fight. And we're going to say which going to be the money fight out of all the potential opponent in sport of boxing, because I believe he's going to get money with Sean O'Malley if he fights him. He's going to get his versus Pitbull Cruz, but he's going to get legacy and the money with Teofimo Lopez. That's a huge fight, a respectable fight. High risk, high reward. So it depends on now Gervonta Tank Davis. And I said it depends on the Gervonta Tank Davis because Gervonta Tank Davis wanted, you know what I'm saying, control of his career. You know? GTD. He wanna control of his career. So I believe that he has now the power to actually pick who he really wants to fight. And I believe that Teofimo Lopez in himself will be the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. And also, gotta say this as well. Gervonta Tank Davis trainer Calvin Ford, and shout out to Calvin Ford, has done a wonderful job in raising and molding and building Gervonta Tank Davis to be the warrior that he is. He has stated during the Mill City boxing interview that Gervonta Tank Davis, he believed that when all the smokes is cleared, that it will be Gervonta Tank Davis versus Teofimo Lopez. Calvin Ford have a lot of respect for Teofimo Lopez. Even Teofimo Lopez have a lot of respect for Calvin Ford. I am telling you folks, this is the biggest fight, the biggest moment for Gervonta Tank Davis in his prime. He's been active. He could get a fight if they fight in December 9th. Let's say December 9th. You know what I'm saying? Heisman night. He'll be fighting 3 times in this year. You know, he looked at Shaw versus Ryan Garcia. But I think, and y'all already know Teofimo Lopez had that great outing versus Josh Taylor. Teofimo Lopez, I believe, this is the captain of the generation, the commander-in-chief, has risked it more than anybody of this young generation. Teofimo Lopez, the most accomplished one, beat Lomachenko. A lot of people feel like, even I have said it in the past, that he took care of Gervonta Tank Davis' dirty work when he fought Vasily Lomachenko when he was regarded pound for pound #1. That was for lightweight undisputed. Josh Taylor never lost his belt in 140. We've seen that Tank Davis moved up to the 140 to fight Mario Barrios. But Teofimo Lopez fought Josh Taylor, the king, the man at the time, and Josh Taylor, the undefeated, undisputed champion. Morally, Teofimo Lopez should be the first male, recognized as the first male to become undisputed in 2 different divisions. But of course, the politics of the sport of boxing got in the way of his and tampered with his legacy, unfortunately. But those real people that know in the sport of boxing, like Roy Jones Jr., have alluded, Eric Kelly, Antonio Tarver, Paulo Malignaggi, they all have recognized what Teofimo Lopez has done. And I think that this is the most threatening option, the most threatening opponent for Gervonta Tank Davis. The most threatening opponent for Gervonta Tank Davis is Teofimo Lopez. But I believe that Gervonta Tank Davis should believe in his skills and talent to compete at a high level with a Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez is more proven than Gervonta Tank Davis if you look at the resume and stuff like that. Yes, Gervonta Tank Davis has all the skills and talent, speed, power, and things of that nature, but we have not seen it up against an elite fighter. So I believe this is a great opportunity for Gervonta Tank Davis to fight Teofimo Lopez. It'd probably be a venture between ESPN and Showtime. They got the biggest platform for the sport of boxing. I think they'll do a wonderful job, and shout out to PBC, Al Heyman, TGB. They have done a wonderful job in 2023. You know what I'm saying? Breathing breath into the lungs of boxing. So I think, in my opinion, it will be the best options. The best option is Teofimo Lopez. But of course, hey, if he picks Pitbull Cruz, I think people will still be satisfied with that. And to take a page out of Floyd Mayweather, I could see him picking Sean O'Malley as well, because he, like he said, is about the money. So it's hard for me to think that he's gonna go straight for legacy. But at this time, I would like to believe that Gervonta Tank Davis is ready to take that step. Let me know what y'all think. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Love you, God bless, and on to the next.